Mexico 2021, Hannah Arnold.
Ganda.
Super ganda.
Their second official Binibining Pilipinas appearance. After last night's Araneta City giant Christmas tree event, Miss Intercontinental 2021, Cinderella, Wave Benita.
Congrats, Cindy.
Congratulations, Cindy.
Hello, Cinderella.
Cindy, congrats. I love you.
There you go. Those are our Binibining Pilipinas queens, Meiji, Gabriel, Hannah.
Isang panalo! Isang panalo! Woo!
Ganda naman, oh, hindi pa ako. Support for me! Miss Brad!
How about a big hand for Miss Samantha Panlilio? Microphone ready for some there. How are you, Sam?
Hi, good. Is it working? Hi, Sir Des. I'm good.
And hello to everybody right here inside the Anahaw room. Thank you very much for coming. And we are glad to see you face to face once again. We may have a very challenging task ahead of her as she aims to get our country's very first MGI crown. But she is never alone in this journey. She is fully supported, especially by her fellow Binibini queens. And they are here to share some few words of encouragement to our dear Samantha. So let us start with Meiji.
So Char, so please, and I know that you can bring home the first Miss Grand International. And I'm really proud to be your so-called sister in the camp and also here in Binibining Pilipinas. I know at nakita ko lahat ng hirap at na pinanas mo. So I'm really proud and I know that you can do it. Please know that the whole Philippines is behind you. We love you!
Thank you.
Next, Gabriel Machado. Gabriel.
Hi, Sam! So ayun, we all know how much you want to get the first ever golden crown for the Philippines. And nakikita din naman namin kung gano'n mo siya pinagkaraan. And we want you to know that we got your back. And if ever you need something, nandito lang kami Binibini sis mo. Kung kailangan mo nang papatawa sa'yo, mag-message ka lang sa group chat natin. And yun, nakita din naman namin yung improvement ko. Kasi sa sobrang haba ng duration ng pageant namin, mas nakilala ka namin. And I know that you will be doing your best. And we know na ma-represent mo ng maayos sa Philippines. Thanks, Gab!
And next, Hannah.
Hi, Sam. Oh my God, I'm getting teary-eyed because, oh my geez, because I really grew really close to you. Sorry, oh my gosh. When I had a sleepover to watch Cindy and Maureen, it was so much fun. I saw the real you really welcomed me into your journey. So I'm so grateful to have witnessed your preparations. And you were Binibini one, so you really had to go out on stage first, which takes a lot of courage. And you were so beautiful. It was hard to follow after you, all of us girls. So yeah, like the others also you've grown and you're so ready to get this first Miss Grand International crown for us. So we're so proud. And yes, just message the group chat. I love you. Love you too. Thanks, Ken.
All right, so yeah, before we interview the next guest, we have a little more time. So let's start again with Angie, Gab, and Cindy and Erica. Describe naman natin si Samantha in 3 words. No copy.
Okay. 3 words. Samantha. Grand, pasabog, kabugera. Wow! Diba ang music? Amanda.
Very hardworking kasi we all know na nakita naman natin yung kung gano'n niya pinaganda yung pageant, right? Bubbly. Super ingay na sa backstage all the time. Kaya parang imbis na mawalan kami ng energy dun sa side namin, kasi tumataas yung energy namin pag nakikita namin si Sam. And lastly, she's very kind.
3 words. Ready to win. Sam for me is the unbothered queen. Yeah. So I will continue with the message. Alright, so I've personally hi to our friends from the media. Hello, good afternoon, and hi Sam. It's good to join you for your send-off. I've seen personally your dedication, your determination, your perseverance of really wanting the first Miss Grand International crown for the Philippines. And we know that with the dedication of your team as well, it would be possible. It is really possible because the whole Philippines is really... Sabi mo message. Yeah, so Sam, I know that you will always keep your A game there in Thailand and stay focused always. You know that we are always here for you if you want tips, if you want advices, and of course, never be bothered with all the things that we're seeing in social media, especially now, no? Na malapit na yung pageant. And just trust BPCI, of course. They will handle everything. We will support you in any possible terms, in whatever platform available. So, yes, we wish you the best of luck. And basta may basbas ni SME, mananalo.
All right, thank you very much, ladies. And our
Sam, for everyone's information, since Samantha was young, she was an achiever. She excelled well in school, she excelled well in all of her extracurricular. She even excelled in sports. I really thought that she'd be a professional volleyball player. But now, look at you, you've come a long way. And what I'm proud of you is that you have achieved this because of the discipline you have instilled in yourself since you were little, because of your hard work, your perseverance, because of your sheer will to win all the time. So that's what I'm really proud of you. So you know, your dad and I will love you so much, support you all the way, and you know that. I'll always be praying for you, and God bless you in your quest for the golden crown. I love you, babe.
a big hand to Mommy Marine. Well, we know where that all came from. It's just as beautiful as you. Thank you very much for coming. Truly appreciate it. Thank you for those inspiring messages. And at this point, we are giving the floor.
Every family has its difficulties, and I may not have agreed with this direction in the beginning, but we just say everyone has the opportunity to learn. In this case, you're the one teaching me. Your older brother, but yet you are still teaching me this life lesson. And I say I'm proud of you. Whether I agree with it or not in the beginning doesn't matter. They always say what matters more, journey or destination. I say both. You can't have a destination other than journey. In this case, your journey shows me that you put all the effort, you put in work every single day. And that itself is what teaches you, right? Adversity builds character. I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much, Kuya. And let's
other kuya. Face reveal now.
That wasn't a lot of time to prepare. I feel like I got understaged for that speech. So I'm actually the more liberal one. So whatever she wants to do, I'm always there supporting her. But this also came as a shock. Because maybe people don't know this, but Samantha was always kind of like the nerdy one, right? So seeing her now with a crown as gorgeous as she is just, for me, astounding. Congratulations, Sam, and good luck. You got this. You gotta come back with another crown.
We would like to request the family members to please join us on stage for a quick photo op.
So this is it, Philippines. I'm so excited and honored to be representing you guys for the Miss Grand International account, and I feel the fire with all of us, and I'm just ready to fight for it. So thank you so much for all the support, and please, I encourage everyone to keep voting for all the online events, because I really do need your help, and any place where we can get an advancement is an advantage for us. So thank you, and maraming salamat.
Thank you very much. And we'd like to repeat that at this point, contests are now voting driven. So we need everybody's support. We are counting here. Nakikiusap kami sa mga kaibigan namin sa media na tulungan po kami sa magpapaabot ng message sa aming mga fans that voting is really important. At malaking tulong yun kay Sam. Si Sam na po ang nag-request. So I'm sure Bayanihan spirit will definitely come alive when it comes to voting once again. So on we go with the program. We will proceed to our next question and answer program, but right now we are going to take a very short break, and we will be right back with our friends from the media and their questions. So we will be right back. This is Samantha Panlilio send-off. From Manila Times, Mr. Eton Concepcion.
Thanks so much, Sir Hines. Good afternoon and good morning to everyone. My first question is with Samantha. You came from a pageant royalty as your aunt was the first Binibining Pilipinas winner. It's historic. Someday, when you look back, what legacy would you like to impart to the pageant world and to the pageant fans?
The legacy that I want to impart in the pageant world is that I want little girls to know that you can achieve whatever you want to in life and whatever dreams you have, as long as you put the effort into it and the hard work as well. And other than that, I just want to inspire people to also take action rather than make plans for yourself. Do something about it, because it will really, it will be better for you in the future.
Last question. When was the last time you cried and laughed the hardest, and why?
The last time I cried and laughed the hardest was when I was training for Pasarela last week. It was a very intense training, and I was in heels for 9 hours. And so I was laughing because I finally got the walk that I've been training for, but also crying because my feet really hurt. Thank you so much, Sir Ethan.
All right, thank you very much, Ethan. Before we proceed to our next question, we will jump off book and skip a little bit, because we would like to offer some flowers, some good luck flowers from our COO of Uniprom, Miss Irene Jose. This is what we call the good luck flowers, and this is for you, Sam.
Thank you so much.
Picture lang namin.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ma'am Irene. Afternoon.
Hi Mars! Good afternoon. Ang energy.
I love it. Hi,
Hindi si Mars
Mars!
ang hindi ganun yung energy. Again, girls, good afternoon. And also Marsam, this is it, di ba? How was it? How was your preparation from being nung renowned ka as Binibini Pilipinas Grand International, now transitioning now to the international pageant? How was it?
It has been really tough because I know that Miss Grand requires a lot of passerella skills. You have to be great in communication as well. And like any other pageant, whatever hard work you put in, it will pay off. And so ever since I got crowned as Binibini Pilipinas Grand International, I've really been putting my heart and soul into training for Miss Grand. And I'm just happy to say that I think I'm really
Ayun. And follow up na lang din sa question na rin ni Sir Tito with regards to your walk. Di ba? Meron tayong mga names of walk. Ano yung name ng walk ni Samantha Panlilio?
I think that I would let you guys decide on that for the swimsuit competition.
So, sa lahat po ng nanonood, comment down below. And lastly, Mars, if ever that there's one word, Filipino word na pwede mong impart sa kay Sir Nawat, ano yun at bakit?
Laban, because that's what we're doing right now as queens. We are fighting for our country and we are fighting for that golden crown.
Thank you so much and good luck, Sam. Thank you, girls. Thank you, Sir Ines.
All right, thank you very much. And our next friend from Tempo. Hello,
Sir
wow,
Ines.
new face ito. Hindi ko kilala. Hi there, Mr. Mel.
Hi Samantha.
Hi.
My question is, what was the hardest sacrifice you had to make when preparing for Miss Grand International 2020?
The hardest sacrifice that I definitely made was my time because out of pageantry, I work full time for my family's business and I'm very hands-on with it. However, of course, with Miss Grand coming up, I had to put that on hold for a while, but I'm just very thankful and very blessed. My family definitely understands.
And last, why should you be crowned Miss Grand International 2020?
I think that I should be the first Filipina to be crowned as Miss Grand International because I know that I have the grit. I'm ready to work, and whatever challenge you put in front of me, I know that I can handle it.
Thank you, Sir Ines.
Thank you very much. My question ako sa media, is the mic edible? Why? Because kinakain nila yung mic. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, good afternoon, Sam. Good afternoon, Please. Personally, is from Pageant Philippines. Hello. So, kumusta? Sam, what is that one thing that truly excites you the most, and why?
With regards to the
With regards
pageant,
to your journey.
I think that the most exciting thing is also self-discovery because when you put yourself out of your comfort zone and put yourself in situations where you've never been before, you discover a part of yourself, and I think that that's the beauty of pageantry. You grow as a woman as well, and I can't wait to share that with the whole world of this grand.
And we have noticed, Sam, that yes, since we've been following Miss Grand International, and the most placement that we have been getting is actually the first 200. So, from following this pageant, what do you think is the one thing that they're looking for?
I think that the one thing they're looking for is that X factor, where you come into the room and you're just so charismatic and you're able to give off that energy to the people around you. Because Grand is Grand, and there's a reason why he named this pageant Miss Grand International. So I really think it's the X factor, it's the grit, again, and your personality as well.
Which something that you're serving, right?
Indeed.
Alright. Congratulations and good luck to you once again.
Thank you, Francis.
Thank you very much, Francis. And from Philippine Daily Inquirer, please introduce yourself.
Mabuhay! Army Nadina, 24
I love it.
I love it too. Anyway, the best of luck to you, Sam. Here's my question. What is your message to Filipinos who are calling for sobriety and to not give the support that they were able to give Samantha Bernardo? What do you want to tell them?
You know what, at first when I saw these comments, I'm not gonna lie, I'm human. I felt very pressured and I felt hurt that I did not get the full support. However, I want to remind everyone that even with other pageants, it took us years to clinch the first crown. And so I think that to be a Filipino means that you're Filipino. So we have to fight this all the way until we can achieve that crown. And I think that's one of the characteristics that I want to bring to Miss Grand, and I hope that my people can also do that as well.
Very well said, Miss Philippines. And I have just one more question, if you can indulge me. Okay. What lessons did you learn from Cindy and Maureen that they did not teach you directly, but you learned by observing their quests for their respective international crowns?
You know what, Cindy and Maureen have been nothing but an inspiration to me. They give me motivation. And when I witnessed their journey from social media and also through our group chats, I saw that they were just so confident and they were really able to just keep everything together so classy. And so I really appreciate them for that as well.
Thank you very much, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I am loving how her voice and how she delivers her answer. We here are just so impressed and we're going to wait to hear more from Samantha. So let's bring in our next guest.
Hi, Sam, Adam and Adam G. I would like to ask, what advice have you gotten from your predecessors or even Sir Roger about your career here in MGIs?
Yes, so I have been lucky enough to talk to almost all the Miss Grand Philippines queens. And the one thing that is common when they told me is to just be yourself and really enjoy the process. And, you know, little things like when you're having breakfast, just think that you're with your sisters and your friends. And I think that that really shines through, and that's something that everyone can see when you're here.
Alright. And last question, what are you looking forward most in Phuket? Is it the swimsuit competition, the camaraderie, or what part of the competition are you really looking forward the most?
I'm actually really looking forward to the preliminary event because I have something really good in store, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Have you already saw Binibini's approval for it? Because in last interview, di ba, parang sabi mo, okay, I still have to see permission from Binibini about it.
Is it approved though, serious?
Oh,
exciting. Yes.
Alright, good luck.
Thank you.
Hi Sam, Arch from Miss it's normal to feel the pressure bago yung pageant mo. Pero what's mas nakaka-pressure daw after following with me, Cindy, and Maureen. Our question is, how do you handle that pressure in preparation for your pageant?
So I think I mentioned this earlier that instead of taking it as pressure and putting all the weight on my shoulders, I'm taking Maureen and Cindy's win as an inspiration to push me even harder to really clinch that first golden crown. And of course, again, congratulations to you guys. Really fantastic.
And next, please.
Hi, Sam. Hi, Queens. This is Christian from the Crown Philippines. Hello,
So, Sam, we know for a fact that we Filipino pageant fans can get very passionate in terms of following your beauty pageant journey. But how do you plan to manage your social media platform or access during the time of your competition?
So when it comes to social media, I think I'm very prepared with all my pasabog. But I also want to make sure that I keep a healthy mind during the duration of the competition. So I'm going to try to avoid reading comments and whatnot. But please just know that if you do comment or send me messages, please know that I do appreciate them.
Okay, just one more hypothetical question now. If there's only one COVID vaccine dosage left
and you're going to choose, give it to a 15-year-old or a 70-year-old senior citizen, who would you give it?
Of course, the senior citizen, because it is biologically proven that they are the ones that need the most of the vaccine, and a child can handle it with proper exercise and healthy eating.
Thank you, Sam. Congratulations in advance from the Crown Philippines.
Thank you so much, The Crown.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, if SAM is an acronym, can you give us the meaning of SAM?
Super.
Breathe.
That's really a hard question. I was not ready for that. Super action model.
Okay. Sabi ng cameraman dito, sana ako manalo.
Oh, that's a good one.
Sabi niya. Anyway, good luck and enjoy your journey there.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's it. Thank you very much. And we'd like to thank all the members of the media who actually came here physically. It's been quite some time that we've seen or we've been together face-to-face. We've done virtual send-offs since Miss Graduate Samantha Bernardo and a couple of others. Now it's great to see everybody. So sana magtuloy-tuloy na to because I think you're all invited once again sa back-to-back reception. Cindy, Emery, that's going to happen next week, and our PR guys will be in touch with you to tell you more about it. But we have another one that's coming up, and this may prompt you to think, where is Maureen? Maureen is still in Albania. She is still busy with her title holder's duties, and she will be home soon. There. All right? So it's time to go back to the script. We would like to thank everyone for joining us in our send-off program for Sam. Again, we wish our Binibini Queen a safe trip to Thailand next week. She leaves Monday night for a Tuesday early morning flight. Is that right?
Correct, yes.
All right. And back to the program. And we look forward to your pasabogs and surprises in Miss Grand International. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Please watch this.